Hello everyone. Today we are continuing with day 20. I already tried day 18 and day 19 and I uploaded relatively long videos for my attempts and failures, and even don't upload some stuff that I was even trying. It was simply too many hours. And now I'm going fastly through day 20 and giving a try and seeing how much can it be done, and if anything at all. Let me first see. Okay, the day, it's not very big as a tokens. Let's continue with our approach. We have a given day. At the moment we're using our day 17 for a template for our input. We're solving all the problems in Go, although in some cases we actually tried to do it in another programming languages. That didn't help. The input file, it's actually the content of the task. The main is the program, and we have for each part separate files. And here we have our standard GPT-4 input, in which we're saying, okay, now we want you to read the file from this folder, and that you're a competitive programmer. And here we're giving simply really the task and waiting for solution. Okay, let's see how much we'll do and if anything at all. That's previous attempt and failures with the previous task. But here, hopefully would be okay. We have this, we have the enhanced pixel and so on. Let me get the input. Okay, that's quite, it's involving two parts. Let me get to the point that I have a testing part. Okay, for now, what is our task? With the scanner who developed, you turn their attention to mapping the floor of the ocean trench. When you get back to the image from scanners, it seems to just be a random noise. Perhaps you can combine the image enhancement algorithm and the input image to clear it up a little. Okay, well, that's our input image. What we need to do, the first section is the image enhancement algorithm. Okay, here we have algorithm that tell us how to enhance the actual image, and I suspect it's up here. It's normally given a single line, but it has been wrapped to multiple lines in this example for legibility. The second section is input image, a two-dimensional grid of white pixels. Okay, that's white, and dark pixel dot. The image enhancement algorithm describes how to enhance an image by simultaneously converting all pixels in the input image into output image, which is mean this image should produce another image based on this transformation. Okay. Each pixel of the output image is determined by looking at a 3x3 square of pixel centered on the corresponding input image pixel. So, to determine the value of pixel at 510, in the output image, 9 pixels from the input image need to be considered. We have this window that it's including these 9 pixels, and I would expect, yeah, they're above, there's all the surrounding pixels. For example, to determine the output pixels corresponding to the very middle pixel, the input image, 9 pixel marked with dot 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 would need to be considered. This one here, this one here. Okay, starting from the top left and reading across each row, these pixels are then combining these forms, but turning back dark pixel into 0 and white pixel into 1, the binary number can be formed, which is 34 in decimals. The image, okay, 1 second, 0 is white is 1 pixel and dark is 0, and we are forming from the pattern, which is concatenated from here like that to that. We are finding the binary number corresponding to that, converting it to decimals. Okay, that seems clear. The image enhanced algorithm's string is exactly 512 characters long, enough to match every possible 9-bit binary number. Okay, perfect. The first few characters of the string number starts from 0 or as follows. The middle of this first group of character, the character at index 34 can be found as a light pixel. So the output pixel in the center of the output image should be white. Okay, in our case, this one. This process can then be repeated to calculate every pixel of the output image. Through advance in image technology, the image being operated on here are infinite in size. Every pixel of the infinite output image need to be calculated exactly based on the relevant pixel of the input image. The small input image you have is only a small region of actually infinite. The purpose of the example to save on space, only portion of the infinite sized input and output image will be shown. The starting input image therefore looks something like this with more dark pixels, extending forever in every direction not shown here. Okay, this image is actually crop of this infinite thing, and that allows us to slice to here, and so on. By applying the image enhancement algorithm to every pixel simultaneously, the following output image can be obtained. Okay, through further advance in image technology, the above output can also be used as an input image. This allows it to be enhanced a second time. Truly incredible. Now the small details really start to come through. After enhancing the original image twice, are white, 35 pixel white. Start with the original input image and apply the image enhancement algorithm twice. being careful to account for the infinite size of the image. How many pixels are lit in the resulting image? Okay, that's quite reasonable as a task. Here we can see our program. Before to paste that as a solution, I will not want to go twice and give some feedback and so, and also I want to have this test example and see if we parse it correctly and so on. I mean, we have no chance to parse this correctly. If it was like that, okay, it's saying 15. Which should be 35, but I think here one of the biggest mistake is that I need to have this bad boy on one line. I think once I do that might get fixed, because in the description they were saying that that's, let's say, only example. Okay, now I get 14. Let's go line by line and let's do one iteration only, because after one iteration we have that's our start image and had 10 pixels. After that we have this one, they have 7, 11, 16, 19, 22, 24. Has 24 pixels, and that's after one run, and after the second run should be 35. Let's see after one run what's happening here. 12, which is, yeah, okay, reasonable. We have these two lines which I like. Let me see if our algorithm part is correct. We're getting this. What's the size of this? Land. $512. Perfect. That part is absolutely exactly what we want to do. And now for the second part, what we'll do is we trim some empty spaces and so on, and we're getting 5 rows. Okay, which is probably fine so far what I can see. And we're making image byte. What we are doing in this image byte, we're getting the the length of that because it's like 5 rows, and we're creating an image that is 5 by the length of each row, which is small. And after that we have this enhance the image, which okay looks somewhat to say the place that we need to we have this enhance image. What we will do here is we have our image, we have our algorithm. Now, why is this enhance? No, that shouldn't be plus because in our enhance image we'll need to look at we'll need to extend the image to have row above, row on the left, and so on. I don't like this kind of stuff because like here we simply have the same image with the same size. It doesn't look whatsoever to me extend. In here in the pixel we are having this image and we are looking only in this image. Okay, I think in our enhanced image, don't think that we need to do is to add in each dimension like one extra row. Yeah, let me refresh this one, and I actually want to save this one. New file main, go, parse input, perfect. This part is also good. Instead of byte, it's using ROM, which is good idea. And I can see I might need to, from what I see here, I couldn't see any real difference really. $25. parse input. Yeah, I think in principle that's let me do let me add here node. Here should be info, and you should not forget to extend the image. Okay, let's see if that will help. Read the file, nice. Split correctly. Split this. Algorithm image. Enhance image. Actually brilliant. Okay, here I can see adding up and down stuff and so on. Exactly. I think that's the way to go. And that's on line 50. Here when I make the index, yeah, probably this part is wrong. Let me and give in consideration. How you write this word? Consideration. Rhythm string if s length length of. Okay, let's see if that will help. Okay, I like here that it's reading the input and we're getting it's having a little bit different formula here. Yeah, it's lit pixels count. Oh, this looks very promising. But let's see, I think I saw at first glance some mistake here in this part. Here is actually correct. Okay, I was skipping the first one. Why would it be 0? Let me try to debug this a little bit. And the image. Okay, I can see this part. I can see that it extended, kind of had one row on the top and now one on the bottom, but it should do better job. Vertically and horizontally. Awesome. Okay, here it's because it's the first one and after that empty one. Interesting. Having the empty lines enhance pixel. It doesn't look like enhance. Oh, or there is. And it's with a dot dot dot. Okay, it's adding 2 rows and here it's adding 2. Okay, perfect. Perfect. Let's see. It's interesting. It's able to follow instructions, not super reliably, but not by no means randomly. It's obviously doing a lot of stuff there, and it's getting out of range, and that's on 62. 162. enhance pixel. Okay, for every of them, setting to let me yeah, let's see difference. We had this original option. No, I can't vote because it's not yet done. And it's quite shorter program. A bit skeptical how okay, it's reading here the file differently. Algorithm index enhancing it still. It actually doesn't look so it is 0 and let me try it. If I have it only once it's 0. If I have it like that it's 10. Kind of. Is it better when it's with correct syntax? Yeah, it's very hard for me to judge because here obviously he has the advantage that he has better syntax, but yeah, overall is still big. The board is infinitive. Yeah, one more try. This one, in my opinion, looks relatively okay. Here I have my main task. applies the algorithm, enhance image, iteration. I probably should formulate it by shifting the image. Yeah, I think my language formulation is not good. Need to a little bit work on my instructions. I think here one of the main problem is in this note you should not forget to extend. You have to take in that the image is infinite. We need pixels when we check the outcome and source. Okay, let's try with this one. If it would be able trim spaces, nice, enhance image. Okay, we'll do that in one step. Okay, it's 2 times. I mean, this looks like a solid program, but it has the same output as previous one, but let's see how it's doing with checking the pixels, because at the end of the day I think it is getting to the point that cannot do much, but Still, when we look at this, when we're looking in this 510 pixel and we are going to the surrounding stuff, the problem with this one is that didn't extend really the image. It should do that, and let's give some feedback. The requirements of the task were not requirements of the task were not followed correctly. Let's see. The new answer is here. Isn't so fastly. Again, there is no length thing I need really explicitly to talk about the length thing. It seems cannot do it. Okay, I think it's more yeah, I mean the formulation of the problem it's actually worse, and please extend pixels after each iteration. Let's see if that will string bytes. Yeah, it's probably this apply algorithm. I haven't actually looked at the details of that. Okay, let's yeah. Now with this formulation seems to be working correctly. Let me keep the original input output. That's good stuff here. Let me add that. Let me firstly copy it, and after that I'll cancel it because I'm not sure how would it do. Here I have this go block, and not really, I have the whole thing like one program. My go box is actually here. Okay, perfectly. I save it. Let me cancel that. Okay. Correct. Because probably they have some statistic that I attempt multiple times the same prompt and so on. I would want to have it. Yeah, let's see if works in all the cases correctly. 500 498. Benchmark. Is there some other difference there? Compared to what I have here, and with the input okay, when I have it here, I'm getting 548.1, but with the test I can 35. Can it be? Let me have it here saved, so to say, having it added to my history, and I think if there's something should be in this part, isn't it? Yeah, I'm getting 0 now. Let me ask Bing to explain to me how this part has some complicated going function. Could you chat? I mean, I don't like this bounce one, but let's go with it. Prompt to Bing Sure, I'll do my best. Okay. Here is my function. Nice, nice. Oh, I want the this one. Okay. Let's see what bin will say. I think it's quite standard. Very interesting. Yeah, actually that's super useful here. Let me look what is doing here. The line index is a bitwise operation that sets a bit in the index variable beside on the value of the pixel at the current position. And it's surrounding pixels. The function takes an image as an input and applies algorithm to it. The algorithm is represented as a string of 512 characters to the power of 9 possible combination of 3 by 3 pixels. The functions loops over each pixel in the image and creates an index based on the value of the surrounding pixel. The index is then used to look up a character in the algorithm string, which is used to set the value of the corresponding pixel in the new image. The index variable is initialized to 0 and each bit in it represents a pixel in 3 by 3 grid around the current pixel. The bits are set based on whether or not the corresponding pixel is black. No, that's white. But no, but why it's like that? Okay, but either Bing or the other one it's like wrong. Not absolutely sure. Let me ask Bing to rewrite this function. Could you rewrite the function to be easy to understand? Yeah, let me see. Here it's with the new. I don't like if the current pixel is black. Then this blah blah blah. It's continuing this insisting that it's checking for the current pixel being black. Okay, it's getting 35. What do I get if I swap it to 39? Okay. Okay, that said, let's see if does anything better with this one. This one like extra counting 1 pixel, something like that. Too high. Why I have okay, let me try this one with some of this saga. This completely different way of doing it. Let me go to here, new start. Prompt saga. And the answer from let's go. Here is the core program, blah blah blah. Yeah, I think in this case simply finding it online. I mean, I like how copied from someone that had such a input. It's completely wrong. I mean, it's hard to say. Okay, is that string something? Then, oh no. it's even let me go again and see my real input. Why would be this big complaint? I can't. Oh, this stuff. Fine. Start with the original input image and apply the image enhancement algorithm twice, being careful to account for infinite size of the image. How many pixels are white in the result image? And let me do it like that. I actually want to know on each step how many hey, this doesn't look so much. We have the original image. I do it once. Is that my answer is too low? Okay, it looks like there is some. My answer is between and which is not so big of a difference. Can't much of that. But 1 second. Here, when I'm looking at the image, I'm looking at specific row. What's happened with some of... I'm thinking that at the moment, because my test image has its algorithm and so on, I'm not sure that this one are count correctly, because here coming to some pixels that are outside of my range, which is fine, but I think in this case I should simply have them like dark pixels. But how this algorithm is working with dark pixels? Yeah, but is it this bit number here? Correct. I think we should okay, let me could you modify the program one is like I want to modify the program to look for the once it's on these pixels to actually consider the surrounding pixels like dark pixels, which is not what is going on there whatsoever. Like, and the example simply doesn't, the algorithm GPT-4 turn prompt on. Could you modify the algorithm? Could you modify the to take in account when the pixel is at the and simply fill all missing pixels with okay, let's see if it would be able to do that stuff. Doesn't look whatsoever modified. Is that like a complete lie? Didn't change anything. Oh no, we'll rewrite the entire function. I don't want to do that. Is it by any means better? No. Then the input. Probably tell simply to shift probably by padding the that doesn't look like changing anything really. And I think this formulation for I think that's a better way to go with. Still input. It's surprisingly hard actually to just for that. Not that I can. Yeah, but yeah, I was thinking that somewhat because here okay nice it's starting with -1 and but if it's not Yeah, that's the part that I actually want to take for me. I think at least I believe that's the right direction to go with this additional check. I mean, produce the same output. Double check. That's exactly what I. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Let's see if that. I think it's my happily good feeling is okay. It's padding the image. No, but why it's working from this? This so disgusting with this minus. Yeah, but that will have. Yeah, I mean that -1. This other -1. Really, I really don't like this. It's like almost repeating the same thing over and over. Yeah, I mean it's going out of range and so on. Which I mean, person can see very easy. No, I the whole program. This shifting seems simply to be too hard to accommodate for. How do you pad the image? Now this with the zeros at least looks more promising. That's the way that I would implement it. To firstly have this bigger kind of image. Again, let's see. It should be, we have our it's 25. Wow. No, it is not correct. The testing example. Okay, let me submit this feedback and let me do it with input. And yes, it is under the value for which we have this. Is this one that it seems doing some of this stuff correctly. No, crazy wrong, and still wrong with this one. They're doing this row, comb, padding, and so on. Padding the image. $25. Okay, the same kind of input is the same. Yeah, it's wrong in the same way. Yeah, 1 second. Here after this padding, going 0 to is there some mistake with the padding simply? Sorry about that, but I want to see. Yeah, I want to see it before the padding. I have zeros, 6. Change a little bit, but wait a minute. Why the padded stuff is 0? Shouldn't be 0, or I have a padded image. I have this one. I have the first one. I want to shift the image. No. No. Yeah, let me see the default mode. So much faster. Yeah, I think some degrees. That's okay to use. But I'm saying that because this padding stuff go wrong. 14. Okay. Doesn't look so much padded. It's 14. Let me regenerate that and I can. Guess what, I should regenerate this function like 30 times. And for every time that it actually works, the only thing that I need to check is this number. I mean, I can do some kind of binary search and guess 5 times and solve the task, so to say, man. Very questionable if that's solution. 13. Okay, that's yeah, that's simply all that I'm kind of wrong. rapid and but when I'm wrapping this stuff, yeah, let me ask here, how could I create a file in Golang with different no, that's the only way to do it. Okay, so but I mean that's the thing. Aha, I got I need J. The problem with J. No. But where on earth? Why are this first apply here. Bye bye. Couldn't, yeah, want to say bye bye, and I want to say bye bye to this one, and now I think they simply need to put here dot and else. Let's continue and see now. 3 hours pass by. I think that I might be able to continuing with this time using no, I'm still on GPT 3.5. Yeah, I mean, I don't expect this one really to work. Yeah, handling edge cases as I expect. Path image volume. Actually, this padding is not so bad. So yeah, delete these wrapping functions and padding. 35. Okay. Yeah, very different. Why is so much so? Almost certain that this one is like wrong, but if I look at the text, I see why might be test. I meant how it looks here on the no, I want simply the image. How many length image? $13. I think after applying it every time, should for image. Let me look at that. How to move first and last element of Go array. Okay, it's as simple as that. I need to start off from 1. But Okay. How to do that for two-dimensional cut for router and then nested the do I need to do it after that like that? I would imagine that should be something like that. Oh man. They should not dream. Okay. What about the test with this code? Yeah, again. I think this shifting simply it doesn't really work reliably. Again, I think I'm kind of a bit of done with this kind of prompt. Let's say the same, it's not worse. Now I already had actually. Sure, blah blah blah. And this 3.5. And what's the code? That's me. Let me go here and have again a new start. It's there's No easy way to do that, really. I mean, it's clear that it's far away of doing this kind of stuff, but that's it. Please take in account blah blah blah. Okay, now if I have it like that with all this context and all this blah blah blah, and going to completely new GPT-4 window and give our try. Again, interesting. Yeah. Input split. Again, correct. It seems correct. Again, it has pagination, extended image algorithm. Let's see this one, but I actually fully believe that should be now I have this binary string to integer. Okay, nice. Counting pixels. Again, correct. I know this stuff looks correct. Now is the time for the big truth. Let me go to here, and it's going out of range. Okay, that's good, but I mean, let me give another try. One of the things that it's a bit disappointing is that adjusting small bits seems to be a quite hard problem. I really like that repeat, and after that have the one that is probably more concise, probably not better, but more concise way of adding to the end, to the beginning. Calculate index. Okay, fair enough. Let's see how it goes on that. Okay, it's completely wrong. I like how they actually now give a option for feedback on the answer, because I'm, so to say, executing it and can give them feedback whenever it's working. I did it once, but padding the rows from both sides, absolutely perfect. And this new string builder to the image one, skipping the first. That looks quite exactly what I would expect to be new row, right bytes, and so on. It's again on 46, 146. What is doing here? I'm starting from 1, going to the length. Here from 1 minus the length, I have 0. But why is this stuff supposed to? One, this one, this one. Yeah. Should it be like that? $46. Why would it that be? Yeah, I think on that stage it's simply not much that I can do with it. Now I hear how have the padding for the first one, and after that simply pack up it. Nice. And here we have for the from the other sides. Interesting, that looks Again, quite promising, but so far none of this quite promising is. Now let me actually get the entire error, not this one. From here I think it might be helpful, because I don't know in the next regeneration if they're incorporating, for example, my error, etc. Padding, enhanced image. I had that on theory. No, this neither is better. Yeah, the world of all the possible programs. Yeah, interesting. Here the image is padded only once. Which I think it's quite wrong. Okay, let me try it again and again. It's actually if I remove this node and simply save it like that, at that stage I start thinking that the initial node didn't help with anything. Let me try a few times Saga, because it's like it seems to be yes, it's interesting attempt. I'm not sure if it's using under the hood ChatGPT, the old version, but having generated the final program, at least on paper, very fast. However, it seems not working. This like it wasn't simply correct. This one, this like some bits differently. Let's try it. Going out of range for the indexes. I'm getting error when try to run the program out of range index. Matrix to index, that's with the Windows thing. Yeah. I think the other one was probably closer to the truth. But yeah, I think at that stage there's no much that I can do. I will probably run the new start version that I was trying 3-4 times and simply hope that in one moment would be working. What I mean is up here, simply to come up, delete this one, and instead go to my prompts, grab my if I say something like you're well known for being very your programs. Let's add this bullshit and see if that will help with following the instructions. And I have the image, I have the extended image. Okay, that's adding the both sides. I think it's actually quite okay. But why doesn't extend it once again on the following step? I would imagine here extended image to apply it in here. But let's see if would okay, like all the times up to now seems super promising. Enhanced image. Extend image. Probably. It did not compile. Yeah, I think at that stage that's really one problem. Okay, didn't go well. Let's generate again. Let's simply finish my attempts for day 20 and probably move to 21. I'm here with this solution, and only thing that I can think to improve it is to say that when I run it, let me write the last prompt here. I've been prompting too much. That's my was prompt for this kind of stuff. Prompt to GPT-4 input when the version the code I'm getting higher than the X. This is my input. I mean, this because of the size of the input, actually there is so much no way really to, to paste that and so on. It's a bit sad to some degree. Because I suspect that yeah, that's okay, let's see like all the answers from as I expect. It didn't change anything really. I mean, actually the code is the same code including and the check. It let's give feedback for that, because OpenAI should know that that's absolutely wrong. Even if I compare the code, yeah, I can see it doesn't change anything. It's like identical. Really sad. Let me again now that's another solution. And it does not work. Well, okay, let me. I mean, at least this time it changed something. I think it's simply better when it does so. Let me add that stuff here, this other stuff here. see that and that simply make the solution wrong. Yes, you can see. That's even yeah. That went out of range. Okay, I'm submitting it like that. I think it's clear that I won't be able to solve this one. Probably in the future I will try to revisit. Thank you for your time and hope to see you in the next day. Bye.